Hello everyone, welcome to our first how-to video for our Livewedge streaming HDMI mixer, recorder and switcher. So in front of you can see our Livewedge unit. So let's take a tour around the unit. First of all, on the front we have the device display, and then we have the 4 buttons which can be used to switch inputs. So if I turn it around, on the back we have the various inputs and outputs. We then have the 4 HDMI inputs. These support up to 1080p 60 frames per second input. So most things currently on the market you can input into the Livewedge. We then have the preview and the program out. So the preview out will show you all 4 inputs on one screen, and the program out will show you currently what's being broadcast out of the Livewedge as is. And then finally, on the end here, we have some standard audio inputs. These are if you want to input a standard stereo audio device. And one of the best features of the Livewedge is its streaming ability. We support multiple streaming services. You can stream to Ustream, YouTube Live, and if you have your own streaming service, we can support RTSP and RTMP servers. We'll start with the simple cut effect. It's very easy to use. All you have to do from the dashboard on your tablet is just use 2 fingers and touch the input that you'd like to change. So for example, we have input 1 selected. If we touch with 2 fingers, easily switches to input 2. So if you'd like to automatically mix between inputs, all you have to do is from the effect channel, select mix, then double tap on the input you'd like to switch to. So for example, input 4, we have the Cerevo logo, so let's double tap. As you can see, automatically using the mix effect, it switches. So again, from the effect channel, you can select wipe, or also add it if it's not already selected. So we already have wipe here, so we can select wipe. And again, it's very simple, just double tap to the input you want to switch to and you'll get the wipe effect. So let's go double tap and you can see the wipe effect. Okay, if you'd like to control the wipe effect, you can select add to add a new wipe effect. Select wipe from the menu, and from here you have various things you can do. So let's set up here. We've got that all set up okay. Select OK and double tap to the input you'd like to switch to. And then we have our selected effect comes up. Direct PinP function, and long tap and then drag the subscreen to where you'd like it. So for example, the Cerevo logo, let's drag it up to input 1, and from there we can then adjust the position and also the size as we did before, and there you can see the logo is displayed. So if you can see from the setup, we already have a Chroma Key on channel 3. It's a short cartoon video explosion, and we're using green as the Chroma Key color. So to set it up, again go to the effect channels, touch add for an empty space and select Chroma. So from here, select the input where you've got the Chroma Key already selected. So we have input 3 is our Chroma Key. So select input 3 and next. From here you can control the various Chroma Key settings. Okay, if we select OK, and we've got our Chroma Key ready to go. So you can see on the preview screen we've got our input number 2, and then the Chroma Key is set up. You can live stream to various services including YouTube, Ustream and your own RTSP or RTMP servers. So first of all, to access the live streaming functions, from the tablet control panel, at the top, touch Live. it takes there's short delay when you select live, but there we are. We have our live stream. So we can record on the Livewedge to an SD card. It's very simple, very easy to do. From there, at the top here, we can select record. And then at the top here, the record button comes up. It's very simple. Just press and you'll start recording. As with live streaming, once you start recording, the preview function on the tablet is not displayed. However, you can still switch between the inputs while you're recording. So for example, we can switch to input 4 or any of the other inputs. And you can see they're being displayed on our out monitor. Okay, so if you don't have a tablet, you can still use the Livewedge, and instead of using the tablet to control it, you use the buttons on the front of the device. So from here, you can see our Livewedge. We have the 4 input buttons here. This allows you to switch between the inputs. So for example, let's switch to input 4 and tap to change. We have the mix video effect selected, so that's why we're using. So tap in between to select each one.